Northbury Ground, November 507 Kilo Charlie at Bobby's. Request taxi for westbound departure with information Zulu.
November 507 Kilo Charlie Ground, 10 left, taxi Delta Papa, cross 19 right on Papa.
Runway 10 left via Delta Papa, cross runway 19 right on Papa, 7 Kilo Charlie.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it. And now we're going to do the taxi.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. I'm Brian from Trotamundos, and this is probably my first official class Delta departure. And I was very happy because I finally got the camera that I needed and the right cables and the setup, even though it's not ideal because I don't have the right angle for the nose of the plane. I am pretty happy that I was able to record it from even before engine start, taxi, run-ups, departures and landings. This specific video is only going to be about departure and part of the communications that I was able to partially handle. I gotta say, as a rookie student pilot, ATC Comms can be the most intimidating part of flying. I don't know if I'm the only one or if it's because English is not my first language. That tends to kind of add it to the kind of make the situation a little bit more nerve-wracking. But I would assume and I hope that everybody went through the same process, and now I see you guys like experts, like communicating with ATC in a way that you know, it's easy and smooth. And then basically I understand they are our best friends in the air. However, it tends to be a little hectic sometimes. So for later, I'll talk about the cameras and everything. Again, I need to find a better spot for to put the mount and my 360. I fly RV12-IS, so it's a pretty small light sport little aircraft. Very nice, very new, with the glass panel and all of that good stuff. But the real estate to put the camera and the mounts and whatever, very limited. So I feel like sometimes I have to give it a little fishbowl kind of look, just so I can kind of open up some space for all the shots and whatnot. But I really hope you enjoy it. Please write a comment down below if you can relate to these videos, if you're another student pilot that's going through the same process, or if you're a more experienced pilot. And if you can give me some tips or, you know, anything you can help me with, I would be forever grateful. I really appreciate all the comments, and then anything I can do better, any feedback is always going to be appreciated. So hope you enjoy this class Delta departure. You're gonna find some funny moments, some celebrations when ATC comms go well, and some cringe moments when maybe I said some stuff that I was not supposed to say. For example, after the run-up. That's just a little bit of a spoiler right there. Stick around and let me know what you think about the video. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Dr. Attack, ATC information Zulu, 1553 Zulu, wind 12012, visibility 10, sky condition 3000 scattered, temperature 270.18, altimeter 3021. On-nav GPS approach runway 10 right in use, landing and fine runways 10 right and 10 left. These costs for birds, vicinity of the airport.
And we're going to set the heading bug to the wind direction, which was 120.
120.
Yeah, so those are going to be the default setup before we even go into the before taxi checklist. All right.
Ready to go?
Yep. And
okay, so avionics on, ATIS check. Lights as required, we got both on. Heater, we don't have one. We have 12045, that's ground, and then we should put here tower, right?
yes.
Which is 132. 1
Perfect. Enter.
0, enter. That's standby. Perfect. I forgot this.
Push to talk. So that's this button, and we already checked it on the ATIS.
We did it already, right? Frequency, ground, we got it there. Taxi diagram ready.
So by using the outer knob, and go to the wave outer knob, bigger knob, go to the waypoint page, click the charts. And as you can see, you can change the charts on here, and we want to see the taxi diagram, which is an airport diagram right there. I'm gonna set mine to waypoint, charts, and full screen.
Wait,
Oh,
full
you're
screen.
gonna touch on the full screen.
There we go.
And you can zoom out and zoom in with the inner knob. This one.
You want me to just use this one for now?
Yes.
Okay.
So try to use the knob, so that way it's gonna be way, easier to control everything in the air. And if you need to move the map around, then you can touch it. But for zooming in and out, we're gonna be using the knob.
Okay, taxi diagram ready, brake, release, and test. So I guess.
Okay, so now we're done with the checklist because the next one's gonna be the run-up. So we are not gonna use the checklist until going to the run-up area.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we're not going to check the brakes right now?
Oh, we're gonna be checking the brakes, but that's gonna be the last item, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. So now we can put it underneath. Uh-huh.
We need this handy.
Yep. Okay, now you can put your left hand on the control stick, right hand on the throttle, and move the airplane forward a little bit by adding some power. Then make a full stop. And checking the brakes. Brakes working good.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's how we check the brakes.
Back to 2500?
Back to good amount of power to move the airplane so we can taxi to the right. Add more power, extra power, and some right brace. Okay, right brace. So whenever the RPM goes above certain RPM, that's gonna give you a warning for the canopy, but since we're on the ground, that's okay. So getting some momentum, reduce power, let it roll. Perfect.
Need to be center, right?
Yes. So we're gonna go to the yellow taxiway center line. Reduce power more, and just try to use the momentum. And once we get this straight momentum, you can only use the
Right.
left and right to change the direction.
Right.
And whenever the airplane is moving, then we can decrease the power to idle. Power to the idle, yes. And just let it roll.
Aren't we going too slow?
Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. So the taxiing speed will be between 5 to 10 knots. Maximum is 10 knots, okay?
I need to
And we're gonna make a full stop here. Good.
horribly center, but yeah.
That's all right. So after making full stop, power back to 2,500 to cool the engine.
Northbury Ground, November 507 Kilo Charlie at Bobby's. Request taxi for westbound departure with information Zulu.
November 507 Kilo Charlie Ground, 10 left, taxiway Delta Papa, cross 19 right on Papa.
Runway 10 left via Delta Papa, cross runway 19 right on Papa, 7 Kilo Charlie.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it. And now we're gonna do the taxi briefing.
Okay, so runway 10 left. So we're gonna do Delta Papa, and we're gonna cross runway 19 right on Papa.
Great job. So that's what you want to do. That's perfect taxi briefing.
Cool.
Yep.
You need to exit the runway a little
Ready to go?
than that.
Ready to go.
Got it. That's it. Right.
Check canopy latch.
Okay, clear right.
Clear left. And clear left.
Sounds good.
Clear right.
But every time you're going through the intersection, clear the way. Clear left and right.
Okay.
And we're making
A right turn
Right turn.
here on Papa. Clear left. Clear right.
Northbury Ground. Taxi Hollywood via Delta, hold short runway 10 right on Delta.
Taxi Delta, hold short 10 right on Delta, probably with 0 up 0.
Is it good power?
Yeah. And then, so once you get your momentum, then we can decrease to the idle. Okay, we're only gonna be using the brakes as it rolls down.
I feel like if we stop completely.
So let's add some power. Yes. Okay. Good. And reduce power to about 2,000 should be good.
Clear left. And hopefully clear right.
Number 512 Mike 7, that's pretty ground runway 10 right, taxi via Lima, maintain VFI after departure.
Taxi via Lima for 10 right, will maintain GFR for departure, 512 Mike.
And every time you're crossing the runway, you're gonna talk to yourself. I've got the clearance to cross the runway on 19 right on Papa.
And I got the clearance to cross runway 19 right on Papa.
Okay, sounds good.
Clear left, clear right. What do we do with my hand?
For now, we're just gonna keep it neutral. Uh-huh.
Okay, this is 19 right here.
Yep.
Clear left,
Uh-huh.
clear right.
Runway 10 right.
Crossing 10 right, sir, up there.
And add some power. Turn around, and reduce power. Face to the tower. And add some power to make the nose gear straight. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna bring it down to 2,500. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna close the canopy. So unlatch it first. Gently put it down to the perfect.
The brakes hold.
Uh-huh.
Flight controls frame correct. So I see left up, right down, right up, left down.
To the center, stabilizer.
Stabilizer goes up and
Up
down.
and down.
There we go. Flight instruments.
Okay, so airspeed reading 0.
Airspeed reading 0, no more than 75 here in the altimeter indicator.
Airspeed reading 0, wings level.
Wings level, ball center.
Altitude within plus minus 75 feet from the field elevation. Heading 131. 131.
131. Fuel shut-off valve. I press it, right?
Yep.
Press. Fuel quantity. We got 16 gallons. Trim takeoff.
Should be neutral.
Right there, right?
Yes, sir.
Canopy latched. Control stick full aft. Throttle. We do 4,000.
So we're gonna do 3,000 first by holding the brakes first. Okay. 3,000. And we're gonna make sure the airplane is not moving by looking to your side. And you're gonna say, my side not moving.
My side not moving.
And you're gonna ask me, what about your side?
What about your side?
My side not moving.
Perfect.
Okay, we're gonna increase to 4,000. Good. We're gonna check on your side again.
My side not moving. How about your side?
My side not moving.
Perfect. And throttle down. Land A off. Okay, only 20 drop.
So RPM no more than 180 drops.
Right. Bring it back up.
Sensors indicating axis, engine message is on, and warning light is on. Those are the 4 things.
Got it.
And lane A back on. RPM coming back to 4,000. So we're gonna give it a few seconds. Okay, so it's gonna come back to 4,000 by eco sign right there. Okay, and engines in the green, no message, and no lights.
No light. Cool. Now lane B goes off.
Beginning with the RPM no more than
180. We see the X's here. We see the engine sign, and we see the light.
Yep.
Go off. Then lane B goes back on. Throttle.
back to
We're back in the green. Everything looks good. No warning sign. No lights here on my side. Okay. Engine goes back to idle, right?
Yep. All the way down, and we're gonna wait until the RPM stabilizes. Then look outside. Props working good.
Yep.
And no engine oil leaking.
No engine oil leaking.
Then back to 2,000.
Back to 2. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Fuel pump 1 is on. Fuel pump 2
So
goes.
make sure check the engine gauges.
Engine gauges all look green.
Uh-huh.
No warning signs or anything.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Fuel pump 1 on and 2 goes out.
Then we're gonna check the fuel pressure.
Fuel pressure's in the green.
So fuel pump 1 on, fuel pump 2 off. 1, 2,
3,
4, 5. Fuel pressure is good. And then pump 2 on, pump 1 off. Count 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5. The fuel pressure is good. Okay, and then we're gonna get the pump 1 on.
Pump 1 off.
Yes. And we're gonna leave the pump 2 on again. Yes.
All fuses look good.
Yep.
And I think we are ready to switch to the tower.
Yes, sir.
Tower is 132. This one, right?
Also, now we're gonna put the practice area frequency on standby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter. Perfect. Okay.
So run up, checklist,
512 Mike Sierra, second around.
pre-takeoff.
Flaps up, up. Okay, the belts.
Belts are secure.
And the
Latch.
brakes. And we're gonna check the brakes later on. Then we're gonna do the emergency braking.
If there's an engine failure while we're doing the takeoff ground roll,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bring the power back to idle. I'm gonna hit the brakes and we're gonna get off the runway as soon as possible. If it's after rotation and we are below 700 feet above ground, we're gonna keep the course and pitch the nose down to 65 knots and land straight ahead. If it's above 700, we're going to keep course and we're going to try to turn back to the airport vicinity, cold tower, and declare emergency. Emergency takeoff briefing complete.
So that's the last one. It's not written on here, but that's gonna be the last one we need to do before we go into the holding group.
Got it. We're good to go now, right?
So clear left and clear right, and let's make a right turn. And reduce power. And getting back to the taxiway center line. And make sure we're gonna make a full stop before the red marking. Perfect. And power back to 2,500.
Should I close this here?
Yes, you can touch on the engine bar and change to the chart. Yes.
Good morning, helicopter.
And we're gonna set the power to 2,500 for better engine cooling. Perfect.
And pop it east now. I'll call you right turn to the southeast.
We don't need the 10 or anything, right?
We don't need a pen.
Zero Charlie, Quebec, Roger.
Northbury Tower, November 507 Kilo Charlie, runway 10 left, clear for west departure.
November 507 Kilo Charlie, Berry Tower, hold short, runway 10 left.
Hold short, 10 left, 7 Kilo Charlie.
65, 605, traffic to follow is at your 1 o'clock, for 2.5 miles, 1,200, blue and white suspect.
For the traffic 645.
Yeah, so before we gain, we just need to listen to them, and if there's someone talking to somebody else, and try to see if they complete the communication or not. And
507 Kilo Charlie, make left traffic, runway 10 left, clip takeoff.
make left traffic 10 left, clear for takeoff, 7 Kilo Charlie.
Alright, 6100 traffic, start your
Let's go.
you got pass.
Copy 100.
Okay, following the yellow line. And we're gonna try to use minimum braking and following the yellow line.
Keep going.
Yep, keep on going to the runway center line. Perfect, right there. Now we're on the center line. Apply full power all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way up. Okay, now keep your hands. Okay, maintain the direction with the brakes and slide it off for the rudder. Good. Engines in the green. This is a good side picture for climb. Okay. Okay, so try to hold the bottom side of the control stick with 3 fingers. Even though the wind is pushing you, just let it be. Yes, this is a good pitch attitude, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Also, on the upwind, we want to maintain tech 0907. So we're going to bank to the right a little bit, just gently, and bring it back on 0907. Alright, so we're going to keep climbing to 500 feet.
November 512, Mike Sierra,
Just
continue.
hold it constant. Okay, and that's giving you 75 right there, right? Good. And 500 feet, look to the left, clear left, and we're gonna make a crosswind turn.
Continue east.
Good. So keep the nose over the horizon. Good, perfect. Keep it constant. And we're gonna bring the wings level and still maintain the nose over the horizon. Perfect. See? So this attitude is giving you about 75-ish, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Ready to hit downwind? Or not yet?
Not yet. So as you can see on your left side, there's a water tank, right? So that's a good, right? That's gonna be about 20% shot. Okay, let's make a lap turn.
Yeah, Tower 100, I'd like to do some work on the right side.
Alright, 6100, keep second, please.
I'd like to do some work on the right side, one to the right, if able.
Alright, 6100, Roger.
Alright, so we're gonna keep it turning, being parallel to the runway. Okay, once we pass 1,000 feet, we're gonna lower the nose for cruise climb at 85.
Right.
Keep the full power.
Full power.
But lowering the nose to accelerate to 85.
Romeo North 30, altimeter 3420.
So by lowering the nose, we can accelerate to 85, so we can have a better visibility and better engine cooling.
I can understand you, but there's
Keep the full power until we get to 2,000 feet.
Oh, got it.
Yes. So we're just letting the nose down for better visibility and better cooling. Yes.
Bit of 85 for now.
Tower number 140.
Okay, so whenever we're making westbound, we maintain 277 track. So once you're on the 277 track, if you click the heading knob like this, that's going to match with the current heading.
Push the option, there will be departure prior. 10 left.
Okay, now we're reaching to 2,000 feet. So we're going to let the nose down, gently let the nose down, and maintain level flight. Then reduce power to 4,800.